Hey everyone, I am Jasmine and I am here to show you how to do a do-it-yourself steam facial. I am personally someone that has been working with my skin, and I say working with my skin because it seems to never be an ending process, but it helps me understand who I am a little more and the habits that I have as well that may affect or may not affect my skin. So the skin is very important. It tells us what's going on the inside. So for you, I want to explain why steam facials are so great.
Alright, so let's run through these benefits real quick. So benefit number 1 is going to be that it promotes a deep cleansing of the pores. It loosens up all the buildup and it softens around the blackheads, making them way easier to remove without all the damage. The second thing is it's going to promote circulation in the face. This is pretty much just going to mean that it's going to help you have a brighter complexion and a beautiful, healthy glow. It also promotes collagen and elasticity in the skin when you have that circulation going on. The other benefit is going to be that it allows for your face to have way more moisture. Moisture is super important for people, especially folks that think that because you have oily skin that you don't need moisturizers or moisture. That is a lie. Most of the time it is because of the fact that your skin is overcompensating for the fact that it needs more moisture, so it's super oily. So someone like me, I definitely did not understand this for a long time, but the more that I use moisturizer, the less that I've noticed my skin being oily. So another benefit is going to be the fact that it will help you absorb better any kind of beauty products you use, whether it's a cream, toner, or oil. Another benefit is going to be with specifically this sage facial steam is going to be that it helps relieve sinus pressure and congestion. That's one of the great benefits of sage. So another one is that it's affordable and accessible. I love anything that requires us or allows us to be autonomous. So growing your own herbs is definitely a plus, and you're really not paying for much here. And lastly is that it's a great form of hands-on care for oneself. It's very relaxing, very therapeutic, and if you know anything about aromatherapy, you know that when a scent is inhaled, the smell or the scent molecule travels from the olfactory nerves directly to the brain, and it especially impacts the amygdala, and that's the emotional center of the brain. They affect the limbic system, which is tied to emotions, stress, memory, heart rate, blood pressure, and other bodily functions. So essentially, it's through this pathway that aromatherapy improves mood and sense of well-being. Alright, so what we're going to need is a towel large enough to go over our head and the bowl. Then we're going to need a pair of scissors if you're going to cut the herbs yourself, a lemon, so that you can cut a slice out of that, and a nice clean bowl. I like to use rubbing alcohol just to get all of the extra bacteria out of there and make sure it's super sanitary. Lastly, what we're going to need is a whole bunch of boiling water, and I mean hot. It needs to be boiling to get the full effect. So let's go get our herbs and let's get started. So sage is also known as salvia, which actually stands for the Latin word salvare, which means to heal. For such a common pain-tree herb, sage truly has a rich history of use of healing, both medicinally and spiritually. Sage's combination of astringent and antiseptic properties makes it ideal for the skin, especially oily. Chamomile, otherwise known as chamomile, is a well-known medicinal plant species from the Asteraceae family, often referred to as the star among medicinal species. This flower helps fade dark spots, eliminate acne scars, and fight breakouts due to its anti-inflammatory and antiseptic properties. Alright, you beautiful people, now that we got everything ready, hair's up, towels on, let's pour this hot water in there and get this started.
so.
There we have it. We have finished the do-it-yourself steam facial with sage and chamomile, which I am really, really happy that I used. Right afterwards, like, I felt my skin was so much softer. I did a few things of like getting blackheads out and things like that, and then I put that cream. So we'll see how it looks for the rest of the day. But it definitely was easier to get blackheads out. Didn't feel like I had to try as hard, and my skin was so incredibly soft. It was pretty amazing, actually. So I'm excited to see the results after about a month of doing this consistently, just once a week, and just keeping up with my skincare, just because it's definitely easy to forget about. So thanks for hanging out, and just remember, life is good.